everybody, my name is Axel the Baxolotl and welcome back to another video. Since I finished Star Kid's Prophecy, I figured instead of immediately moving on to the next super long fanfiction I'm going to be reading, for Saturday and Sunday this week, I'm going to be reading some really short fanfiction I found. Not long enough for a series, but I still wanted to read them. Today I'm going to be reading Demigoths on Wattpad by Ebony D. Ravenway. It is a fanfiction about Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway from the fanfiction My Immortal, if you remember that. This should be fun. By fun I mean horrible, but let's get started. Chapter 1. Ebony goes to Camp Half-Blood. A.N. I'm back, bitches. I'm Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and you might know me because I'm a famous writer. I have red contacts in my eyes, which are filled with limpid tears. Also, I have long black hair which flows behind me. Most boys think I'm hot as fuck. Today, I'm wearing a black corset and reddish fishnets and combat boots and a tattoo neck choker with leather ankle socks and no bra. I make sure my Slytherin for Life tattoo and navel piercing are attractively visible. What does that even mean? As I make my way to a cute couple I need to stop pausing and laughing. As I make my way to a cute couple Frenching passionately behind a tree, it was the famous Percy Beth. Hey, I whisper into Percy's ear as I slam my body between the couple. Hi, says Percy. Hey, says Beth. Oh, Percy and Beth is what you were trying to say. That makes a lot more sense. I flipped that girl off because she is a blonde and therefore is a prep. I was wondering, where is that vampire blood camp thingy? You mean Camp Half-Blood? Asks Percy. Yeah, I scream. How do you scream sexily? It's a 10-minute walk away. I cannot wait to see you there. We love new hot camper, said Percy, winking flirtatiously. Who is now very goth. He wears eyeliner, shadow, and all black clothes in dyed hair is spiky red and black, and a very, very attractive nose ring. I could tell that Percy likes me more than the other girl. He was so flirting with me. Authors, though, is this story any good? Please tell me. Thanks. Oh boy, we're already off to a really rough start. Chapter 2, Why I Left Hogwarts. Authors out, preps are giving me salt. Back at Hogwarts, I graduated early as a valedictorian. I was good at the dark magic spells and stuff. I was looking for an easy way to get away from Draco. Draco plus me didn't really work out goodly. He got a really unattractive tattoo, so I ignored him for the rest of the year. I decided to go on a spirit quest to find my spirit animal / biological father / patronus / hell crossover lover Hades. Wait. Patronage. Oh, patronage! Oh, that's what that says. I said patronus because it's a chapter talking about Hogwarts. I'm very tired. Wait a second. Biological father? Hell-crossed lover. Hey, no. Just immediately, no. I would greatly appreciate it if, we didn't. Thanks. Incest is not wincest, in case you were not aware. The way I connect with my family is to go to Camp Half-Blood. I will fit in perfectly there because I'm half vampire and half demigod. Okay. Hades is bae. Okay, sure. Chapter 3, SIGHK, I lied. Authors out there are a lot of preppy remarks. Preppy remarks. That's what that says. In the comment section. Not to mention any names. Cough, fangirl, oh, you actually tagged somebody. Oh, okay. Because I am a Slytherin, I lied about why I left Hogwarts. It was really because Dumbledore expelled me after I murdered a student. I know, right? How kawaii of me. I hate you. Of course, I had a really good reason to kill her. She was a poser in a prep. Okay. She used to be my friend, Bloody Mary. She had a hobby of dyeing her hair different colors. She wore so much black and Hot Topic clothes that I thought she was goth, but she was a poser. One day at a GC concert, I noticed that the roots of her hair were turning blonde. I said, "You are blonde, prep girl poser," and she cried and cried. "I'm sorry," she said. "I tried to dye my hair so that you wouldn't know I was a natural blonde. There was only one thing to do. I pulled my leather studded gun out of my corset to put that demonic blonde out of her misery. I shot her and she exploded into a pile of blood. See, now you know I killed her for a good reason. I was doing her a favor and Dumbledore didn't understand." Okay. I don't think it was necessary to read those, but you know what? I did it anyways. Let's keep going. Chapter 4, NIKO. Author's note. She tagged somebody again. Scarlet Gothic 666. I love you, you rocks. Read her fan fiction. I don't think I will. Today I moved into the Hades cabin. The cabin leader is so hot. I forgot his name though. NIKO or something. He is your half-sibling? No. Bad. That's bad. He's so No. He's so gothic, even his skin is black. No. No, that feels racist. That feels kind of racist, I'm not gonna lie. He helped me bring my coffin onto my bunk bed, Fangs. I know that he's my half-brother, but still, I think I low-key have a crush on him. No. Later, I saw a familiar figure walk in front of me. "Here comes the boy," says Bloody Mary's ghost. Oh shit, it's Percy Jackson. Wait, her ghost is still... What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Chapter 5, Preps versus the Gothics. Oh, this isn't even a chapter. It's just to take the quiz. You better not be a prep, and it leads to like a weird quote of quiz. Are you Gothic or prep? My immortal quiz, which I am not going to be taking that. Thank you very much. Moving on. Okay, so chapter 6. Thanks to the Goth with the good review. One prep left now. I put on a black mini with red corset and stuff on the front and back and oh boy, and half of a bloodstained lace choker. Get it? Cause Camp Half-Blood. I wore black pumps with fishnet socks and no shirt cause it was hot and I was hot. So like your top half is just okay. We all get changed openly in the Hades bug because we respect our body rights. Some Aphrodite prep named Brittany called us strippers, so we gave her a beating with coffee. Suddenly, there are still freaking preps at Camp Half-Blood. The worst of them is Annabeth. She wears a lot of pink, only pink a lot, and she's always she's always studying books. She thinks she is so smart, but she is not. Every time I see her, I give her the evil and I give Gothic glare. Usually she backs off and I save Percy from her because he didn't deserve a prep like her. Also, there are freaking posers at the camp. Talia is such a poser. She pretends to be Gothic and wears grunge clothes and a lot of black, but she never been to Hot Topic before, and she is friends with Annabeth, the freaking prep. I am really glad the leader of the camp... Oh no. The horseman is Totskov. He changed his name from Creon. Oh! You're trying to say Asmodeus! The House of Asmodeus. Okay, I'm done. To please his master Hades. Chapter 7. 2 dates. I think that's what that's supposed to say. Oh my god, GC is coming to the camp, I say. That's so cool, says Percy. Will you go with me? Oh, Hades, yes, I exclaim sexily. You know, the way you wrote that yes, it makes me think you are literally just loudly moaning for no reason. That's really weird. Please seek help. OMG, I'm so happy Percy would be the perfect date. He's so hot, his blue eyes reveal fountains of depressing sorrow. Isn't that poetic? No, not really. Later at the Hades cabin, I was examining my Demigoth blood when NIKO asked me out to the MCR concert across town. OMG, who should I go with? Please tell me. Fangs. Chapter 8, Fangzgiving! Yay! It's a stupid vampire pun. Author's note, OMG, Fangzgiving. Without you guys, I would have... No. Skipping that. NIKO is bae, so I decided to go with him to see MCR. There was supposed to be a tournament that night, but Dionysus, the leader of the camp, is a huge MCR fan, so he canceled it. I really like Dionysus. He knows how to get drunk and wasted, and he lets me do it too, even though I'm underage, lol. So at this concert, we could drink as much beer as we want. NIKO is an adorable hell angel, dressing in black like a kawaii gothic rocker band member. But as we were about to leave our cabin, I realized that something was missing in his outfit. I grabbed his face, but instead of kissing him, I took my eyeliner pencil and drug it across his eyes. There, perfect, exclaimed Ebony. NIKO looked at himself in the mirror and agreed. Time to go. Before we left, I grabbed a beer out of the cabin mini fridge. So we were so drunk that we were tripping over ourselves out the door and ended up in a huge pile of skin on the ground. The flipper flop are you doing, child? Flipper flop! We burped and then ran away blindly, entering the Aphrodite cabin. The Aphrodite cabin was filled with a bunch of naked preps, so I covered Nick's eyes as I took out the pencil-wasted princesses with death. We left the scene, and in our darkness strolled Percy's flying Mustang, and NIKO drove me to the concert. I don't even have any good commentary for this. This is just ridiculous. Okay, so I think this is chapter 9. Chapter 9, Ambrosia. Thanks to Raven for the edits, MCR rocks. I was dancing around the Hades cabin, drinking a bottle of blood. I thought about last night at the concert, and my heart fluttered darkly. I remember the depressed look on Nico's face that made me... No. Tingly? Really? Do you have to use that word? Suddenly, there was a knock on Hades' cabin door. I sighed gothically and opened it. It was a kawaii Japanese girl. She had lavender hair and indigo pupils with rainbow irises. I knew immediately that we were going to be best friends. Oh no! Hello, my name is Ambrosia Macabre Dolores Deathbed Coffinly Cullen, she said, blinking her wide anime eyes. I screamed and hugged her, so happy to have a friend on this forsaken camp full of posers and preps. I helped Ambrosia pack her kawaii suitcase, which was full of pastel goth clothes and makeup. OMG, where did you get all these clothes? They are so kawaii, I asked. At Hot Topic, duh, she whispered shyly. I squeezed her again. Do you like FCR? I asked. I only listen to J-pop and Marilyn Manson, she said, as an emo tear slid down her cheek. I would have to play some MCR for her later. I know that she would like it. Thank God that she at least listens to Marilyn Manson. Otherwise, she could have been a poser. Me and Ambrosia were walking to the mess hall talking about manga, sushi, and Japanese stuff when suddenly Annabeth and her freaking prep squad walked by. Annabeth was wearing Uggs, an American Eagle shirt, and a North Face jacket. It made me want to barf. Nice ugly shoes, I insulted. When she didn't respond, I added, by the way, I kissed Percy. Annabeth's face exploded into red, but she was too much of a prep to hit me or do anything violent. So she sobbed girly-y? Her freaking squad was hugging her and doing preppy things to try and comfort her. I hate them so much. Later I will have to find a way to prank them by spray painting their hair black or cursing them or something. I took Ambrosia's arm in mine and we galloped kawaiily to the mess hall. Although throughout lunch, Annabeth was glaring at me. I don't know. Why? She must hate me because I'm gothic, the stupid prepper. Okay. First of all, you insulted her, and then you lie and say you kissed Percy just to get on her nerves? I literally am sitting here reading this right now, and I've already forgotten if she, actually kissed Percy or not. I don't think she did. Chapter 10, Cabin Pranks. I and Ambrosia are BFGs, best friend goths. Wouldn't it be best goth friends? That sounds better. But there are some other people at this camp that I could tolerate as well. Clarice LaRude, who changed her name to Natasha, but everyone calls her Nasty. That's rude. Is pretty cool. Her father is the goddess of war. You mean the god of war? You mean Ares? Which makes her a complete badass. She dresses like a punk and sits at the goth table. Talia, on the other hand, wants to sit at our table, but we refuse to let her. She is such a wannabe. I think she once stole my combat boots once. Okay. There is Lucifer Castellan. Yeah, okay, sure. Who has also turned off as well. He has spiky blue hair and gauges. He was wearing a Green Day t-shirt and baggy skinny jeans that he got from Hot Topic. Today, I summoned Ambrosia, Lucifer, Nasty, and Piercy to the Hades cabin for a meeting. I told them that we should prank some of the stupid preps cabins. Athena and Aphrodite cabins, definitely. Excuse you? Did you just refer to Athena as a prep? I will smack the color out of your hair. No, absolutely not. It's not even appropriate to refer to Aphrodite that way. That's just rude, said Lucifer, grinning with his teeth. I don't like them. Stop putting my head. I don't know. Isn't Annabeth in the Athena cabin, said Percy. We gapped at him. Could Percy be a poser too? Why would you still have a crush on a girl like Annabeth when could have a girl like me? I said, completely crushed and offended. I cried tears of blood. And Percy came to my side, stroked my skin sexily. Babe, he said, under the spell of my what? Luminous? No, I don't know. See, I spelled the big word right. No, I don't think you did. I really don't think you did. Luminous multicolored eyes. I had to read the rest of that sentence to figure out what she was saying. I could never leave you for a stupid prepper like Annabeth, he cried and cried, and black ink fell out of his eyes. I'm sorry, when did this become Bendy in the ink machine? I pulled my ruby dagger out of its sheath and held, get it, because this is the Hades cabin, it up to Percy's throat. This is to keep you silent, I said, as we gagged him and locked him in Ambrosia's kawaii suitcase. Why? That was so unnecessary. Why did you do that? I said as we gagged him and locked him in Ambrosia's kawaii suitcase. Then we grabbed our punk delinquent equipment and prepared to raid the other cabins. Athena's cabin was first. We took the spray paint cans and drew mystical curse symbols on the walls and also swear words. Ambrosia drew manga. Then we went to the Aphrodite cabin, and we found one of the preps sleeping on a bunk with her golden hair flying away in streams of pretty. It was that bitch Brittany. We took a bottle of black spray paint and sprayed it all over her head. We laughed so hard and loud that the prep woke up, and she cried and cried, seeing her hair was black, that she screamed, my hair. Me, Ambrosia, Lucifer, and Nasty started to run away from the cabin when a huge horseman stopped us at the door. It was Shiren? Why can I not say that right? No, this is gonna bother me. I know I'm saying that wrong. I know I'm saying that so wrong. Kyron? Is it Kyron? I don't know. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing, you motherfuckers? Why is it censored? I don't know, reasons. Yelled Kyron. It's not out of character because I bleeped it out, okay? Then Kyron looked into the eyes of the beautiful Ambrosia Dolores Macabre deathbed coffinly Cullen and fell in love with her pretty anime face and 4'7" body. She is 4'7"? Damn, my girl short. What do you think? Do you ship? No, I don't. Okay, so chapter 11, I think? Ambrosia is kidnapped. Hey, it's your cult leader, Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Love you, my bitches. Oh, this is a cult now? Okay, I guess. I was walking in the camp with my hand in Percy's, and we saw something on the ground. It was a random note. The ransom note. The ransom note said, I've taken that little Ambrosia, and I have taken her to Hades with me. If you want her back, you have to bring 3 souls to sacrifice to Hades, plus the new MCR album. With love, Kyron. Probably still saying that wrong. Oh no, Ambrosia has been kidnapped. Kyron has taken her because he's in love with her, said Tara. How Kyron have sex with her? He is a horse, asked Percy. Shut the fuck up, Einstein. We are getting her back because she is my friend. And also she is wearing the black leather dress that I let her borrow. Now need 3 souls and I don't count because I'm goth and I don't have a soul. Annabeth has a soul, said Percy, and so does her friends Brittany and Brittany. Good, let's kidnap them and take them through the secret tunnel that NIKO showed me. That is also a portal to Hades. What were you doing in a portal alone with NIKO? Are you two together? He said, all cute and depressed. That's cute, wink. You're in love with me. Of course you are. All the preps and ugly old guys love me. It is a struggle being beautiful like I am, but me and NIKO was just a fling, and you and me are a thing, I recited poetically. Percy had a weird look on his face, but I'm sure that he was crushing on me of having sexy feelings, but I'm used to this, so I'm not weirded out. Today, I got out of the pig coffin bunk bed and remembered that Ambrosia was gone. I wasn't sad about that, but I was mad that she took my freaking patent leather gothic grunge punk TM Hot Topic black lace sexy mini dress. I had practically nothing else to wear, so I had to go naked except for my pink fishnets. Chapter 12, The Underworld. I was wearing only my pink fishnets when I took Percy to the secret portal to the Underworld, but the only Underworld that Percy could think of was my Underworld. He kept staring at me with his eyes. Finally, I said, what the fuck are you looking at? Shut your drooling mouth. You'll catch flies, you perv. Before we could continue, I realized the entrance to the portal was guarded by a 3-headed dog named Fluffy. I remembered him for Hogwarts and that he could be tamed with music. That is when I devised a plan and went back to camp and gathered our heavy metal screamo gothic band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666, and we performed for Fluffy and he fell right asleep. Me and Percy then entered the Underworld with Annabeth, Brittany, and Brittany in a cage, and we presented them to Hades. The ultimate Hades, we have given you 3 good souls to sacrifice. Now give me the dress, I mean Ambrosia, I screamed into the fires of Greek hell. Oh boy, what is happening? Thou hast given me 3 good souls, but now I want 4. I want Percy Jackson. Oh no, that's not the right word. I'm just gonna say exclaimed, and we're gonna pretend like that word isn't the word that was written, okay? Yeah, okay, sure. The Dark Lord, I considered this. Should I give Percy to Hades and get back the dress and Ambrosia? Was it worth it? He is kinda cute. But there's more fish in the sea. Please tell me what to do in the comments, Fangs. Okay, the final chapter, chapter 13. There are no other updates after this, thank God. Mr. Spooky, are you going to sacrifice Percy or not? Screamed Hades. Fine, you can have him, great Dark Lord, I whispered. Don't call me Dark Lord or Hades ever again, he roared. I am Mr. Spooky now. You know, I had no C named Mr. Spooky. He was a demon that got attached to a little girl. She's the one who named him. Okay, Mr. Spooky, I said. Annabeth, Brittany, and Brittany's cages were carted into Mr. Spooky's house by his soulless skeleton servants. Mr. Spooky himself took Percy and stored him in the underworld for later use. Mr. Spooky, what about my dress and my slave girl? Oh, I complained. Haha, I lied. You will never see them again. I went crying and depressed to where NIKO was and I told him what happened. You sacrificed 4 preps to Mr. Spooky? That's so hot. He retracted from me. Then to be continued. The last update was in 2017. Wow, that was a lot. I don't even have words to say, though I feel like this means we all have to write fanfiction of Ebony in different fandoms now. I feel like this is what that means. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed at least a little bit listening to the ramblings of whatever that was. I'm kind of upset it left off on a cliffhanger, not gonna lie, but you know, it's whatever. Everything's fine. Don't forget to check out my second Instagram account where I sell adoptables, and also check out my commissions. Check out all of my other social medias linked down in the description below. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you are new, because if you don't, I am going to steal your toes. Goodbye!